for Unit 4, Day 5, exponential functions. The first part here, we're going to look at the table of values, and we have to decide if this is a linear or an exponential function, or neither of those. So first I check my x column, and I see it's increasing by 1, so I'm good there. The y column, from 7 to 9, 9 to 11, it looks like it's increasing by a positive 2 each time. And then 11 to 13, that would be a plus 2. 13 to 15 would be a plus 2. So here, this would be a linear function because I increased by adding. Now, if something is linear, it could be increasing or decreasing by the same amount, but I have to use addition or subtraction. Like I'd add something or I would be subtracting something. In part B, I check and I try to decide, okay, if I go from -1 to -3, how would I have gotten there? And I could have done like a -2. But if I do -3 minus 2, I can't get to -9. So is there another relationship between 1, 3, 3, 9, 9, 27? And I would say, yeah, I would be multiplying by 3. So -1 times 3 is -3. -3 times 3 is -9. -3 times 3 is -27. Okay, so in this case, if you are multiplying by the same number, then that is exponential. So just to recap, you can multiply or divide if you have an exponential function. Okay, here from 5 to 6, I can increase that by 1. I can't multiply 5 by anything to get 6. So then I check, okay, 6 to 8. That would be addition of 2. And I already know this is going to be neither because it has to be the same number if I'm adding or subtracting. So this would be neither of these. Okay, down here for example 2, it says that you have to evaluate the function for the given value of the variable. So f of x is your y. And then I have 4 to the third power, which is a 3. So if I figure out what is 4 to the third power, 4 times 4 times 4, that is 64. Alright, in part B, we know f of x is our y. And I have 3 to the second power. And that means 3 times 3, which is 9. Okay. In letter C, we have y again equals 3 times 5 to the -2 power. So immediately, I would make this a fraction. That 3 I would keep on the top of my fraction because it has a positive exponent, visible 1. The 5 I would move to the bottom. And then the 1 just goes away because I already have numbers in both of these locations. Now the directions did say to evaluate. So what is 5 squared? Or 5 times 5, which is 25. So here I've got 3 over 25, and that can't reduce. So I would just keep it 3 over 25. Okay, letter D, again, f of x is y. 2 times 4 to the -3rd power. Put this over 1. The 2 would stay, and the 4 would go to the bottom. Now, 4 to the 3rd, so I have to evaluate, is 64. So I have 2 on the top. 2 64ths can reduce by 2, so I'm going to divide by 2 and get that y equals 1 over 32.